I think one of the things that faculty fear the most with student learning outcomes assessment is that it's an extra load. It's like one more thing that you're being asked to do by somebody that's outside that doesn't really know the workload that you've got and the challenges that you have before you. So what I think faculty need to understand is that there is a big implementation workload. It does take more time to think through what you're doing, but it's essential to doing a really good job. And every bit of energy that I invested in redesigning my course and helping other faculty redesign and look at their courses from student learning outcomes in a backward design have all said that first year was tough, but now I have a process that is so streamlined and so well understood by myself and my students and my peers that it's actually saving me time and energy. It's actually allowing me to have the kind of information and data I need to make things better in a continuous way. I have a very interesting dynamic I didn't expect. We have very diverse students in our courses here. And what I found is that ethnic groups performed far better with my student learning outcomes documented and shared with them than they had previously. A large problem that we have everywhere in the United States, it's very well documented in research, is that Hispanic and African American students, they're not succeeding in high schools, they're not succeeding in colleges. We have something that we need to address. And what I found with my research was that by making clear what I expected of them, it surpassed some of the cultural and language barriers. They knew what they needed to do. I discussed the outcomes with them. I also discussed the assessments with them. And just to give you an example, we have a very large Filipino community in a nearby city, and I have a lot of Filipino students that are interested in going into nursing. So I spoke with them about the assessments that I use and what it is about their culture that makes things difficult. And one thing that they shared was that it was very difficult for them to do things individually and independently all the time. So I started incorporating teamwork into some of the assessments. And if you look in the newspaper at any want ad, you're going to see that what employers want is people that are capable of doing teamwork. So I felt in a real world experience, this is something that the students needed to do. And as a result of incorporating teamwork, where I still give individual grades and they have to peer review the amount of work each team member does, the Filipino students became far more successful, not just in the teamwork area, but later on the written exams, where they had not been doing so well before. It gave them an opportunity to practice the language, to talk out some of the things in a place where they felt safe, and then to be able to attach those to their deep learning and then perform better in the end in the assessments.